This is your spokesperson for TAIFA World Enterprise. And let me tell you a little about TAIFA World because for some reason it appears that people do not want to circulate a lot of my videos. I'm showing you a prop book here of ancient and modern Britons. This is our history. What we're about is doing for self. My dream is that melanated people, especially in America first, we're the only people who don't have a nation that we can call our own. We don't have our land. We don't have our government. The mistake was integrating with the man who in bondage our ancestors to help him build his heaven while he keep giving us hell. God is not with that integration. That's why our people are suffering. We're on the wrong side if you want to integrate with the enemy. And you don't see him as an enemy if you're a lover of them. But if you're a lover of your people, yes, he murdered and killed our people, and he's still doing it. People who got uh, what they call this sickle cell anemia, he's giving them poison in the hospitals. So the Tuskegee was just one small incident. There have been many things that happened. See, I've been around for a few years. But I still have a dream and a vision that I want to see. Back in the day, we was united. We was uniting. We was doing deals with countries, buying food, clothing. All that was shut down. Not by the enemy, but by our own people who were jealous and envious. You see, this is a sickness, a disease that melanated people have among each other that was given to them by the enemy. All you got to do is ask yourself, where did I get this envy from? Where did I get this jealousy from? You're supposed to be all one people. Yeah, all skin tones, one people. There should be no separation among us. So we want to export our own products. We want to just live as a people in peace. That's what TAIFA World Enterprise means. A family of nations. We don't want to integrate. We don't want to lose our identity. We don't want to curse God. We want to live as other people do. Let me tell you a story to make this point clear. And you can do this experiment yourself. You got different kind of ants, right? Okay, they all ants, but some of them are red, some black, some different colors. You take one ant who's different from the other ants, and you let him be in their territory, in their environment. He's not going to get out there alive because they see him as an enemy. If you're not one of their own, they feel like they have a right to kill you. That's the sense of an ant. But we've been so confused, so tricked that you think another people going to welcome you into their life, into their homes. They can't stand the sight of you, not even your presence. But you can't pick it up. You can't feel it because you're sick. You're eating wrong. You're watching the wrong things. Your mind is just blank. You don't have any measure. In other words, when you have a level of civilization, you know what's right and wrong. You can feel when people just don't want nothing to do with you. But you've lost that. You can't even feel the hatred. I can. Maybe that's because I'm up in age, uh, young in age, however you want to look at it. But if you got any sensibility about you, you can feel the hatred. You're not wanted. So TAIFA world come to the rescue and say, okay, we'll create our own communities. We would live as a nation of people helping each other. That's what people do. Intelligent people work together, live together, love together. The preacher ain't talking this. He telling you gotta die before you go to heaven. You still believe in that nonsense? Heaven is a condition of life that you create yourself. Of course, my people here in America, we don't know heaven, 'cause we do know hell. But we was put in this hellish condition, and we maintain our hellish condition because we support our own enslavement by not uniting together to get out. You still waiting on this man to let you out, to free you? It ain't gonna. And most of y'all, it appears to me, in the last 50 years, especially the last 20 years, y'all trying to become white. Your children are getting lighter and lighter. You saying, well, we just gonna destroy ourselves and hope he accept us from being lighter and lighter. You have lost your effing mind. You're gonna reduce your children to a lifehood of servitude because he's not gonna treat you no different. Even if you look just like him, once he know who you are. Why you think all the people who passing for white hiding their identities? Because they're gonna treat you differently once they see you're not among them. You're not one of them. That's human nature. You can't fault them from that. That's why we're supposed to be with our own kind. I wasn't a part of this revolution that wanted to integrate this big march they had in Washington in 63. I was 17. I said, what I'm going there for? I want to see what they're going to do after the march. That's what I was looking for. Things got worse because the march was about, should have been about uniting and doing something for ourselves. It looked like it was about thinking the government going to give you something because you march. You giving him something. Look at all the money you spent going there, his transportation, staying in his hotels. You made him millions of dollars on that march. Wow, what are we gonna do, people? If you don't unite, you might well just tell your children there's no hope. If you don't want to unite and build something for yourself. So that's what TAIFA was about. So this is a depressing topic, but it has to be said. We got to change, people. We got to change. You trying to live like this episode on Suits? You want to live in corporate world, working with your enemy? He's really God's enemy. Okay, well, we'll talk about this another time. It is really depressing to talk about.